Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more AFL 23 here today on the channel. We have another episode of my Richmond management career. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. We have round 11, Richmond v Port Adelaide. Let's get stuck into it. So, quick look at the ladder. We currently sit atop with 9 wins and 1 loss. Our biggest loss of the season, our first loss of the season, came to Essendon. We play King Hinckley's Port Adelaide, who are in second. The Swans in third, Lions fourth, Cats fifth, Melbourne sixth, St Kilda seventh, and Hawthorn in eighth. All right. Let's get stuck into this match. First versus second. They're obviously coming over from Adelaide. Now, let's have a look at the team slightly. What do we do? Do we bring back Cumberland, maybe? I feel like after that loss, we probably should mix things up. So Vlaustin and Short are still out. I think Vlaustin's out for the season. I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. Short should be back soon. He's currently, He's still being fitness tested. That's the right saying. Does Routh Smith go higher up? And we swap him for Broad? Yeah, playing Smith off that halfback might be better. Pickett, Taranto. I think we'll leave it at that. Alright, let's get stuck into Port Adelaide. We need a win here today, because the last thing we want is to slip down the ladder a bit. So, can they play in there away? Should they play in the prison bars? Oh, I used to love this kit as a kid. I think quite now, looking at it as an adult, it looks kind of not the best. I actually don't mind this one as well. I actually quite liked the old Port Adelaide kits. Should we go with a... Look at that one. Should we let them play in this? That looks kind of whack. Yeah, look, why not? Let's chuck him in the no, let's play in this. That looks good. All right, let's get stuck into Port Adelaide. Something different. I do actually quite like the blue, but I do get, obviously, Port Adelaide are technically the real Magpies with the prison bars, and the blue was sort of forcefully added to them. Alright, let's get stuck into Port Adelaide. I don't mind the power. It's kind of cool, but I was actually like, obviously, I don't think I was alive, or I was really young when Port Adelaide came into the league. Like, I was too young to not remember. But there was a name proposed potentially for the side, is that they could have been the Port Adelaide Pirates. I actually kind of like that. I think that's better than the power. But, anyway, let's get stuck into Port Adelaide. The Crows we smashed earlier in the season, but it's pouring down with rain. Quite fitting, I suppose. Let's get things underway. Interesting handball out. Hopper trying to find Cumberland. This is Bolton in the end. It was actually Cumberland with the turn. And we need a win here today. We haven't really blown away a side since that West Coast win. We looked shaky against the Cats. And then we ultimately went on to then lose against the Bombers. Aliir is such a glorious footballer to watch. He is like got the natural strength and ability. But what I love about him the most is his intelligence, man. He is such a technically gifted and reads the football so well. He'd be a type of player that would like slot brilliantly into this Richmond side, to be honest. The former Sydney Swan. Alright. Come on. Oh. Or some people think he used to play for North Melbourne. Oh, you know who I'm calling out. Alright. Come on. A certain former Kangaroo player. Alright. Good mark here. So we've only got one player in the forward 50, and it's going to be Revolt. Gets the grab. Pouring down with rain at the G. I don't think we've played a rainy fixture. As Revolt is going to go back and have a crack at this. Took a right-hand turn towards the end. Not good enough. We need to make every single attempt count. We can't afford to be missing opportunities like that. Not 15, play on, pressure on. Port Adelaide's midfield is quite wicked though. Horn Francis, Rosie. They got a lot of good players. Power Pepper. He always turns on. Oh, Rioli there, nearly getting it back. Boak going to retire at some point. But obviously Dimmer, former Power player. I'm sure he's got a soft spot for the Power. He doesn't want to let it on for the boys and show it overly too much. That was holding the ball on us. Whatever. I don't know what's going on here. Dixon's too far out, I reckon. Yeah, didn't matter. Tigers lead by a point. No goals scored in this first term. Both sides wanting to be a bit better. But I think with Short and Vlosten out, we have had our defensive block at the back kind of shattered. It's like really disrupted us more than what I probably let on or even comprehended. How is that not a ball up? Lynch gets it out. Someone just try and give it and go. Port Adelaide here going to try and hit us on the rebound. Good ball in. Bolter has to come out. Bolter collects. Nice little play on here. Only as far as Pickett. I think they've caught me going down the corridor because that's where I tend to score most of my goals. How is there no one marking you? Port Adelaide looking to bring it in. We've just had a complete mismatch. What's happened here now? Oh no, they might have stuffed this up if we get it. Oh, they get it though. I reckon this is Rosie by the look of it. No, I can't tell. From the back of his head. As Port Adelaide slot there first. I still can't tell. Is it Boak? I don't know the numbers of all the teams, but unfortunately, the Power take the lead, scoring the first goal in the second term. Need to switch on here. Bolton turns and goes. Rioli can't get to it. My intercept marking has gone terribly bad. Luckily, we've managed to accumulate those victories early in the year because whatever's happened to the AI, I don't think there's been another update since yesterday. I'm struggling massively. My kicking's looking wayward. I'm just like not even getting opportunities to go forward. There we go. Revolt now. Gets the goal. Richmond's first. They go back in front for the first time in this match. Let's go, man. Well, at least there's some jeopardy in this career series. There's always a chance that we could not make the 8 or potentially lose a final here and there now that the AI is significantly better, even on the hardest difficulty. Still a lot to improve, not going to lie. But I can't wait to see where it gets to a point where Big Ant are like, yep, this is where we wanted the game to be when it came out. I'm still keen to try Pro Team when it comes out, but I don't even know when that will be. Also, I want to know, I'm assuming there must be. No, I've stuffed up here and probably given them a goal. I have too. Oh, and it's a bouncing ball. It's going to be a ball up. I'm curious to see if cross-play is going to be enabled for console players. Because the problem with playing on PC online, especially in Australia, even for FIFA and some stuff, it's the player base. It's just like an issue. Because there's just simply not enough people. And especially if they implement some sort of skill-based matchmaking, it even dwindles that even further. But we'll get to some Pro Team content eventually. Oh, has he sneaked it through? And he has. Richmond score another back-to-back, and it's Morris Rioli Jr. handballing it around there. Couldn't get the clean mark. Smacks it home with a wonderful inch-perfect goal. The Power have looked up for this one. Come on. Jack. Oh, spilled it. Port Adelaide's defence have been quite solid, to be honest. In the rain hasn't helped with our marking contest. Rioli with the intercept. Over Pepper. Lynch trying to make the run. Oh, how good is that to beat Alir? And he's going to try and centralise it to someone. Is he going to find Bolton? Couldn't. Unfortunately. Still only a 1-goal game here. Port Adelaide, if they get an opportunity, could easily bring this one back. Pepper firing it in. Richmond spoil it. But they're going to be wanting to try and claim top of the ladder. Richmond have been there for the entirety of this season. And, oh, what? How did that not get up and over, man? We've committed a lot of players here. We need to capitalise on this. Ball up. Richmond have been top of the ladder for the entirety of the season. Only Port Adelaide here today could change that. Holding the ball? You got to be kidding me. I think it bugged there. Come on, win this over Pepper. No. Rioli done. Interesting sideways handball. Interesting ball over the top as well. Power with 40 seconds left. Oh, no. Oh, good tackle. Another good tackle. Ball up. Oh, I don't know about that. We go again now. Good handball. Nice. 20 seconds remaining. We'd nearly put it out on the wing. Because either side would probably wouldn't want a rebound goal. Oh, there we go. No. Just a lot of handballs here. We can't seem to get past it. Oh, okay. Siren's going to go. And we go into the final term. Anyone's game here. Still bucketing down with rain. That's probably been the major adversary in this match. And we go again. Nice. Richmond win the clearance. Only as far as Morris Rioli. Can't get the grab. Come on. Dan Rioli can't get to it. Oh, the Power looking for an opportunity here. Will they get it? Bolter. Grabs. I think I'm just going to try and switch it. No. Baker needs to win this one. Oh, and he doesn't. It's Willie Rioli. Get it out. Oh, nice. Now bomb it. Lynch. Oh, couldn't get the grab. Lynch has been dominated by Alir. I'm not even going to lie. Oh, Cumberland couldn't get to it. Once again, Cumberland having a really quiet match. Who was that bloke that went to North Melbourne? Callum Mills or something? No. He was a Richmond player. We probably could have done with him, to be honest. Not been the biggest fan of Cumberland in this series. Oh, my. Ball up. 1-goal game. Still by a point, though, so it's 2 goals if they get it. It's 2 kicks. So I don't even know what we do here. Do we just try and hold off? Port Adelaide could sneak this one in the death here, though. Come on. Oh. Coming to the last dying embers of this match. Port Adelaide probably think they can get a goal here. Dusty has to go big. Just needs to find a target. Jack needs to mark this to win the game. He doesn't, but I think they're going to run out of time. What a close fixture this one is. It's going to be a 2-kick game, a 1-goal game. Richmond lose the footy. Oh, Grimes with the intercept. I'm actually just going to waste some time here with Grimes. I'm going to play on a little bit and go down the left-hand side here. We've kicked it to a 2-on-1. Oh, risque. Right, bombs it again. Bolton trying to get to the footy. Can't. I'm just getting dominated on the intercept. Dusty. With the grab. And he's going to try and take this set shot. He's going to win the game for Richmond regardless of this kick. But will Richmond get their first of the fourth? Is it online or is it off? It's going to be a point. But what a narrow victory here. Richmond win by the skin of their teeth. Super scrappy football, that one. Not many goals, but incredibly tight. What a midfield battle. And the Tigers bounce back from that defeat against the Essendon Football Club. The only team to beat them this season. Up the boys. Up the Tigers. Alright, so let's have a quick look at the stats. So, both sides terrible in the clearance. Both sides really with contested marks. Both sides up there with tackling. Yeah, they're just really worn down each other. Look, a goal basically separating the top two. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Hopper, major ball winner. He's been wicked this season. Rioli, Revolt. It was Boak who got it in the end. And, we actually have the mid-season draft now here. Fascinating. Okay, well, let's continue on. I don't even know what pick we get technically. So, West Coast, Carlton, the Giants, the Doggies, we get pick 13. So, let's start the draft. And we might be able to get Sydney Stack if we're lucky. Could you imagine bringing Sydney Stack back? He's already gone to St Kilda. Bro. Can't bring back the kebab shop days. So Quinton Narkle joined West Coast. Sam Myers joined Carlton. Collier Dawkins joined GWS. Naismith to the Doggies. Matthew Parker to the Bombers. Tom Phillips to Fremantle. Aaron Black to the Pies. Justin Wright to the Hawks. Stefan Giro to the Cats. Fraser Rossman to Port Adelaide. And James Bell to the Swans. So who do we have to pick from? So Oscar McDonald is a potential player we could get. Decent defender. I signed him in my Brisbane career series. He seems to be probably the best. I ended up trading him in the end to the Hawks in the off-season. Ben Ronke, and Braden Ham. So we have Z Langdon. Is he related to Ed? I don't even know. I actually don't know hardly any of these players. So, do we bring in Oscar McDonald, former D's player? He could potentially... Actually, he's probably not a bad pickup, seeing that Vlosten is now out. Forward-wise, if someone was a little bit higher, Ronke could be alright. Just to help us with that forward line. But Sennings, we've already had an injury. We've had 2 injuries to our back line that have been semi-permanent, Short and Vlosten. I think we'll go with Oscar McDonald. And let's select him. Bring him in here on the mid-season. Let's continue the draft. And I don't think... No, we don't have the option to bring in anyone else. Alright, let's continue on as we face the Giants in round 12. Okay, moving on now to a match against the Giants at Giants Stadium away in New South Wales. Let's have a quick look at the ladder. So we sit atop still. Sydney second, Port third, Cats fourth. Actually, I might go to this other view because it's a little bit easier for me to see. Okay, so just like comparing all of them a little bit closer. So there's more in-depth stats. So it looks like there's a pack between the first and sixth. There's only 10 points. So I would say we're nearly in a point that we're going to mathematically make the top 8 in finals, maybe. Because I don't think, even if the Hawks try and come back, they're probably not going to catch us. And then there's North Melbourne, Collingwood and Fremantle there. West Coast at the bottom. Look, you know what? I think I will simulate this one against the Giants. If they were in the top 8, I would play them. But seeing as they're in 14th, I don't think us losing points against them, even if we do lose, is a bad thing. Because we do want to try and get to finals. We don't want to play every single match if we don't need to. I think we'll sim it. Okay, so let's have a look at the team. So I think that Short is back. So that's pretty good. So let's get Short back in. And we'll drop Ross. So we'll drop Graham for... No, hang on. Yeah, no, he was playing... Yeah, so Short was playing here. I'm going to drop Cumberland again because the dude hasn't even kicked a goal. I don't even know what to say. It's kind of shocking, actually. And Vloston is out. So, yeah, I think he's out for the season, Vloston, which is terrible. So, where is McDonald? So, Oscar McDonald, who we've brought in. I guess we'll just move him up slightly. Alright, so match against the Giants here now. Let's sim this one. Hopefully, we can get the win. And we do. Going all the way to New South Wales, we win by a goal. Giants kick 3. Richmond with 4. Let's have a look at the goal scorers. So, Bolton went out and scored a brace. Cochin with just the 1. Prestia with 4. Kelly. And I'm happy with the win there. So, we were right. We didn't need to play it. Because the thing is, look, I don't mind going for the minor premiership, but now that the difficulty's up there, as long as we make top 8, it nearly doesn't really matter. Okay, let's continue on. Now, hopefully, we haven't picked up any injuries. So, Lynch has picked up an injury. That's a massive shame, actually. To be fair, we haven't been relying on him this season. So, let's just have a quick look at the squad list, I think. So, unfortunately, Lynch is going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks, which is quite a while, actually. So, where does that move us now? Still 8 points clear at the top against the Dockers away in Fremantle, and they're not in the top 8 either. And I don't think they're going to make it. They're sitting in 12th. So, I don't think it would even matter if they do beat us, especially when they're a non-Victorian side. I do feel kind of bad, like, simulating against Victorian teams. So, let's bring Cumberland back in. And we'll bring Ross back in as well. So, that's a little bit infuriating. Oh, I need a... Why is Bauer there? Hang on, where's Ross? There we go. Alright, match against Alex Pearce's Fremantle, round 13. Actually, let's have a quick look at the calendar. So, what have we got? We've got the Saints coming up. I reckon we'll play that one. Then we've got the Lions we'll need to play. We'll probably sim this one against the Swans. We've already played them once this season. And West Coast. We'll probably play this one against the Hawks. We'll probably sim this one against the D's because we've already played them. We haven't played North Melbourne. We played the Saints again. And Port Adelaide. Interesting. Anyway, let's sim this one against the Dockers. Regardless of the result, I still think we're going to make the top 8. But we'll see. Alright, let's risk it. Oh, and it's a 41-pointer. 3 goals to 6. What a match. Oh, no. What's going on with Fremantle? Hopper, up there with the major ball winners. Fife being the major ball winner for the Dockers. O'Driscoll, Schultz, Fife getting the goals. Cochin, Nankervis, Bolton, and Sonzi getting on the score sheet. And then we go on to face the Saints. So, did we get any injuries from that? So Cumberland's now out. You got to be joking. Okay. Could be worse, I suppose. So after that victory against Fremantle, we're still top of the league, followed by Port Adelaide in second, the Swans in third, Melbourne in fourth, Brisbane in fifth, Geelong in sixth, the Saints in seventh. So at least they're in the top 8. North Melbourne doing all right, though. But looking at those teams, you'd think the Bulldogs, the Bombers, and Collingwood should be making the top 8, definitely. Round 14, Richmond facing St Kilda at the MCG. Let's go. We're top of the league. The Saints are currently in 7th. So, unfortunately, Cumberland's out, and Lynch, which is kind of annoying. I don't even know who we bring in. Who can even play in that forward line? Do we play Mansell or something? Hang on. Now that we've had a bit of an injury crisis there, I might actually have a look at who can properly play there. Because not everyone's position that they can play in real life can be played in this game. So who have we got? We've got Castagna. I'm not going to play him because he's unrealistic. Wait, he's out for 7 weeks, Cumberland. Oh my God. Honestly, I think I might trade him. He hasn't kicked a goal the entire season. He's been terrible. And now he's picked up a 7-week injury. Okay, so Clark could be a potential option. Dude, we might have to bring Dan Rioli's forward line career back. So let's have a look at key forwards. Jeez. We actually lack key forwards. Maybe we should have got a forward in the mid-season draft. I think we'll play with Clark then. I guess Clarkie's coming in, so we'll give him a crack. Only 73 rated though. That's the concern. Are you better off playing someone like a Cochin or like someone like a Pickett? I actually think you are. So what we'll do, we'll play Pickett as a half forward here. Look at this, Cochin and Pickett in the forward line. What? I guess I'd rather. I think you bring in Tara. No, we'll play. Well, Jack and Sonzi are like the same rate. I think we play Sonzi. And I think, jeez, do we leave it like that? I guess. All right. No. Wait. Oh, okay. Sorry. We need to move Cumberland further down here. Jeez. Mansell, I guess we'll bring in. Oh, no, we'll bring in McDonald, to be fair. Bear with me, just sort of rotating the list slightly. All right, here we go. Match against the Saints. Red hot form in real life, of course. And let's get stuck into the Saints. I have a bit of a soft spot for the Saints. The Crusaders, the unofficial name, I suppose. Facing them at the G. Come on. Under Ross Lyons' tutelage. Ross the boss. Flying in real life. Hasn't spat the dummy or cracked the proverbial you-know-what. He's nice and happy now at the moment that his side's winning. He hasn't turned it on, which he can sometimes do. Particularly those early days at the Saints and at Fremantle. But it's great to see. I love the storyline of him being out of the game for a bit. Obviously, losing that grand final. And hasn't coached the States in, what was it, 9-10 years or so? And now he's back at the club. And they are flying. But here we go. They're going to want to try and make top 8 in this alternative timeline where Richmond sit atop. But both sides have won 4 out of their last 5. And let's go. Richmond try to get it out. Wanting to play some good football here. Morris Rioli Jr. with an amazing run there. And can he go back and slot it? Morris Rioli Jr. Cool, calm and collected. Kicks the goal in this night fixture at the G. Let's go, baby. What a goal by Morris Rioli Jr. Fucking wicked. All right. Nankervis back in the ruck. We go again. Nice tap out. Can we release the footy? No, it's going to be a ball up in the end. A slight kit clash on the back, but we should be okay. Okay, they get it back in midfield. Hitting it to the wing. Cochin with the intercept mark. Going to try and hit it back in there quickly. This is Bolton. Go on, Bolts. Ugh. Not good enough. Saints looking to drive it out. After being a little bit shell-shocked after that first goal. Just looking to spray the footy around. Prestia with an intercept. Look at that. Goes quick as well. Jack. Oh, how's he got that back? He got it out though. Go on, grab him. Rioli. Get it out. Quick, 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 quick. Oh, it's going to be a ball up. Tigers nearly get their second in the first quarter. Nice. Taranto. Come on, Ralph Smith. It was actually short in the end. Can't afford to miss anymore because teams have gotten a lot better. Maybe since the earlier season as well. Teams have stepped up. They've gotten match fitness. They've gotten the chemistry and use to their sides. We somehow got that out there though. Come on. Continue to release it if we can. It's going to go in for a boundary throw in. As Richmond lead by a goal. Ball up. Nankervis couldn't win that one. Come on. There we go. That's a bit better. It's not going to be 15 if anyone marks it. It's a bouncing ball into the forward 50. Richmond. Come on. Get it around. Get it out. Just need to find a target. That is not holding the ball. That's absurd. Nice. Come on. Quick. Oh, try and find someone. Not going to have enough time. As quarter time hits out, Richmond lead by a narrow goal. After 2 wins on the road. Winning in New South Wales, in Sydney, against the Giants. And then, of course, going to Perth, WA, beating the Dockers. Alright, let's go again. Still a 1-goal game. Nankervis wins it. Richmond just want to try and belt it out, but they can't. And it's going to be a... I don't know why... What are these holding the ball calls? It's actually ridiculous. Nice Bolton there, though. Going to play on quickly. What? Oh, it's nearly like there's a bugging of an animation. I don't know what it is. Alright, short. Can't get it. Saints. Get it forward. Bolter. Oh, spills it. Someone got tackled in the end. Broad. Nice. Cool, calm and collected. Just got to make sure we don't play it out on the full here. Trying to find some space. Bolton comes up. He's going to go down the line to Pickett. Oh, what a nice bit of play. And we just need to find someone. Oh, Taranto. Haven't actually had a shot at goal with him. He might be able to make the distance of this one, maybe. Taranto steps up for his first shot at goal. He's going to have the distance. He somehow finds Revolt there in an open goal. Why has that happened? Maybe they didn't think I was going to take the set shot, maybe? Revolt. Oh, he's hit the post. I was going to say he's got it, but he hasn't. You're joking. How's he done that? Oh, go on, Baker. Oh, it got spilt in the end. Come on, get it out, someone quick. Holding the ball. Okay, who's this? Sonzi. Might be able to have a crack. I don't think he's got the range, though. The youngster, 80 rated. Oh, just puts it wide. Richmond's goal kicking let them down here a little bit. Not good enough. Cochin. Oh, I can't win it. The Saints haven't even looked good going forward, but... Well, there we go. Try and find someone. That's not 15. There we go again. Hit it. Oh. It's going to go wide. Richmond could have had 3 here, but we've kind of stuffed it up with our wayward kicking. The Saints haven't looked good in this match, but they have just not looked direct or incisive as we go into half-time with a 9-point lead. Still pretty close, this one, but... Only 2 kicks. Ball up. Alright. Nice kick. Martin. Couldn't get it. Haven't seen much from him. Come on. Oh, that's a good mark. I reckon Bolton can probably have a shot from here. Probably a little bit too far out, though. I think I've whiffed it here, actually. Or maybe not. Oh. Jack's going to get it. I might actually have to go around the body here, because last time he actually missed on this angle. So let's go around and see if Jack can get this one. Oh, I think he's missed it. Oh, no. If this is why we lose, we could be 5 goals up. I've really let their goal kicking down, or Richmond's really had some terrible goal kicking. Nankervis now. Gonna have a shot, the big man. Maybe it's just blowing a gale here at the G. Ugh, couldn't find anyone. It only takes the Saints 2 goals and then they're in front. We've played a lot better than what the scoreline says, I'd say. And their first real opportunity here. Oh, no. This Broad has been pretty good at the back. Richmond try to switch it quickly. Rioli now. Minute left of this third quarter. Good mark in the end. But maybe without a couple of our good goal kickers, we've been left high and dry a little bit. Oh, there we go. Pickett. Oh, wait, that was a mark? Oh, maybe... No, maybe not. What the... I don't know what's going on here now. Come on. Grimes needs to win this. He does. One last attempt here for this quarter. Need a mark if we're going to go again. 20 seconds. Can someone get to it? Oh, it's going to be a ball up. We're not going to have enough time. I don't reckon. Go on. 8 seconds remaining. Can we get an intercept mark? Ralph Smith. Come on, try and find someone. Alright. Third quarter. Who's this? Taranto. Might be out of a crack at this one. Looks good. Looks very good. He hit the post. Or it went behind. No, it did hit the post in the end. Oh. Man, that just shows you. Like, we've been good in this match, but we just haven't been clinical in the final third. Like, at all. It's really, really let us down, actually. Well, if we score another point, I guess it's back to a 2-goal game, eh? Okay, that's a bit better. Cochin. Rioli. Spilled but handballed out. Richmond. Hunting. Ralph Smith comes up. I love his name as well. Ralph Smith. A double barrel name. He acts like a double barrel shotgun after to him. Alright. Come on. And Shaw's going to try and bring it in. The Saints' defense has actually looked good at times. Oh, spilled that though. Come on. We can't afford to lose this match. If we lose this, I'll be absolutely fuming. I think we'd be robbed, to be honest. Nice, Taranto. Oh. Yeah, oh, that's alright, Dusty. Go on. Alright, revolt now. That was lucky that wasn't 15. Alright, Jack's going to step up and take this one. I think I'm going to slightly hit it to the right. So the left, because he's a right footer. Yeah, look at that. That nearly didn't go through. It's absolutely blowing a gale. Richmond finally get their second goal. And I think, if the time will allow it, we're far enough in front. 17 points game. And if we get another one back here. Yeah, our intercept mark is like fallen off a tremendous amount. Go on. Nice. Bolton. Okay. Whatever. Can we just release the footy, please? There we go. These little dainty handballs aren't really doing too much for me. But can we get one more back here just to help our percentage again? Probably not. Saints, go forward. Go on. Nice grab. Grimes. Finds Pickett. And 6 seconds remaining. Pickett tries to find... Is this Cochin? And Cochin, the siren goes. We've got the win. I guess we just go for the torp though, eh? It seems to deviate more to the left. So how do I want to compensate this? Maybe I go for the right more. Maybe just leave it. I don't know where to go. Just got to hit it. Blast it so it's got enough on it. And it's out on the full. Never looked like going through. But the Tigers beat the Saints by 2 goals. 17 points ultimately. Could have won that a little bit more, but our goal kicking really let us down ultimately. But thankfully now with that victory, we're not going to need to face the Saints again this season. Big result there by the boys. Should be ultra proud. And if we keep this up, potentially the defeat against Essendon will be our only defeat this season. So clearance wise we did well. Contested possession we did alright. Tackling. Yeah, the Saints just didn't have it in the inside 50s. We had 18 inside 50s. Only Capita only scored twice. Prestia did well. Taranto. Hopper didn't do that well. Rioli, Revolt with the goals. Patton did alright. Alright, and now we go to Queensland, Brisbane, to face the Lions at the Gabba. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. So, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for another episode coming out tomorrow. If you enjoy this type of content, like and subscribe. And if you want to see more from me, check out the videos on screen. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Simpzy, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.